Nice one, cool dudes. If you don't like gear videos, then switch off immediately, because today I'm going to be talking about all the stuff I took with me on the Norfolk Coastal Path route. I went for 6 days, or 6 days walking. It was 7 nights in total in late September, start of October, so with pretty normal temperatures. Also, later on, I'll go into how much it cost as well, right at the end, if you want to skip to that bit. Anyway, first of all, what did I take? Well, I decided to get a new bag for this walk. Previously, on my Isle of Wight walk, which was similar, I had a Fjällräven Abisko Fryler 35, and it was causing my shoulders problems. So I already had a Osprey Talon 22 that I bought for day hiking, and it was too small for this. And I've also got an Osprey Exos. Yeah, I like Osprey bags, but that was too big because I wasn't camping. So I decided to spend about 100 quid on an Osprey Talon 33. I have to thank my nan, because when I told her about it, she gave me half the money. This bag is excellent. I think Osprey are the best bag makers. It's a pretty simple bag. It's got one main big pocket, a pocket at the top you can put stuff in, and one just inside the top as well. Stretchy front pockets. I didn't have any discomfort at all. I put about just over 8 kilograms, 8.5 kilograms in my rucksack. It didn't feel heavy at any point. I love Osprey, they're great. The only thing that I would change is maybe having the water bottles so you could pull the water bottles out easier. But apart from that, a perfect bag. Also, I've got a waterproof cover for the Osprey, which it doesn't come with, but is essential, I would say. Also, I took a dry bag to put my clothes in, a food bag, and two small Osprey bags to put my leads in, and also medical stuff. As well as that, it's 33 litres. I used this bum bag, which I got from North Face. Well, it was a present, but it's about 40 quid, I think. It is supposed to be waterproof, but when I was stuck in the downpour on the last day, it did feel quite damp inside. So I would even use this, but with a dry bag. I use this to put my camera in when it rains, because I can't afford for it to break. Let's go through clothing from the bottom to the top. I wear Ultra Olympus shoes. These ones have now done almost 500 miles, and they're starting to show a bit of wear. But these, for me, because I've got a wide foot, are the best shoes. I took 2 pairs of trousers, Ibex trousers, and some Craighopper zip-off ones that I could turn into shorts. And also a pair of shorts, which I got from Decathlon, which are amazing. They've got sort of underwear inside them, so you can just wear these if you're feeling a bit fruity. And they're running shorts. All the links to all my gear is on my website, as well as waterproof trousers. I got these cheap ones from Decathlon, and they were a godsend. About £11, absolutely worth it. Underwear, I bought 4 pairs of underwear for the journey, because I knew I could wash them in B&Bs. A bit gross, I know. 3 pairs of darn tough socks. These are excellent socks. Expensive, but worth it. A quick drying t-shirt I got from Tesco's. A knee support, and 3 shirts. In terms of coats, I used a thin fleece, which is much better than a thicker one. A great padded jacket that I got from Decathlon, and a waterproof jacket I got from Decathlon as well, which was quite expensive and proved to be disappointing. I would strongly recommend getting one that has a hood you can tighten, because that was a downfall of this one. The trekking poles I used were the Fit Life carbon fibre ones, which were about 40 quid. The locking mechanism sometimes slipped a bit, but you just have to tighten up and it's fine. I think they're better than the cheaper ones and a bit lighter. Sunglasses, and don't forget the sunglasses strap. Of course, I have my Tilly hat, which still looks pretty cool. In terms of tech equipment, I filmed all on my Olympus EM1 Mark III, which is my most expensive item, with a 9 to 18 Olympus lens, which is a wide lens, and these Rode Wireless Go. So these are the microphone things. You can get two of these, and a similar one this size fits into the camera to record. It's very light. You just have to remember to recharge it. And also, I took a big charging port. The reason I use the Olympus is because it has autofocus, stabilization, it's weatherproof, and it's a lot more rugged than the EM5 Mark II. I had one before and I dropped it and I had to get it repaired, and I sold that and got the more expensive one, which is worth it. I mean, in the future, I might get a GoPro or a DJI Osmo Action 2 if I can ever afford that. But this has to be my camera for the next 10 years or so. But I would recommend it. It's a great camera. It has two card slots as well, so you can record on both cards in case you're worried about that. I really like the colours that come straight out of the camera. Other really great things were my sit mat. Always bring a sit mat. It doesn't weigh anything, and it just helps you sit down when things are wet and you want to rest and you can't find anywhere appropriate to sit. It is a lifesaver. Also, my head torch, which if it gets dark you get in trouble, that's a really great thing. In terms of other tech, I've got my Phoenix 6 watch, which is also expensive, but that is my backup to the maps on my phone. I use an iPhone 7, and on that I use Outdoor Active. I also took an inflatable pillow with me this time, another version. This was the Nemo Abyss. I took it because I'm allergic to feathers, and sometimes pillows in Airbnbs are really gross. I only used it a couple of times, but it's much lighter than other versions, and it pumps up. Half of it is foam, half of it is air, so it's a bit more comfortable than other sort of just solely inflatable ones. In terms of books, I took the Spotter's Handbook, of course, the Calder's Notebook, which I could also use for drawing in. I took the Norfolk Coastal Path Trailblazers Guide. I really love these guides. I think they're excellent, and that helped me plan the walk as well. And it's got backup maps in it. And a book, someone recommended by Mark Wallington, called Travels with Boogie. It was quite heavy to take, but I really enjoyed reading it at night, and it's nice to read about someone else going a walk while you're doing a walk. I think we're getting close to the end of it. Oh yeah, I took a pen, this Quaco fountain pen, which is great for writing with, and also a mechanical pencil because it doesn't snap and there's loads more lead in it, so I could do sketches with that. That is about it. Other than my med kit, I took a massage ball, Vaseline, you must take, a tick remover, a Victorinox kit which has got a file, knife, toothpick, all that stuff in it, and normal stuff as well as Leuco tape, which is very, very good. All of the kit is listed below. If you've ever got any questions about kit, just write it in the comments here and I'll try and answer it. I'm pretty happy with how everything performed apart from the raincoat, but everything else was excellent. It was pretty interesting to hear all that. But how much did the whole trip cost? Well, the accommodation was probably 10 to 15% more than it said in the guidebook because of COVID-19 and everyone putting the prices up. So I was away for 7 nights in total. I tried to do Airbnbs, but then I got stung by a couple of hotels, and it's always more on Friday and Saturday. So it was £517. It would be cheaper if there were two of you and getting twin rooms, but it was pretty pricey. In terms of food, that cost me around, with the snacks I took with me, £140. So what's that? £667. And the accommodation, not accommodation, you idiot, you just said that. The transport I booked way in advance, and to come from the Isle of Wight and go to Norfolk on trains and boats was about £70. So the whole thing cost me £750. Quite an expensive holiday. So that's a good reason for you to join the club and buy this beautiful t-shirt or badges or handbooks to help me out. And also click on the links to all the gear to get the stuff. Thanks for watching. I hope it was useful. It was pretty boring, but sometimes life is boring. Alright, stay cool. See you later.